new Kenevo SL, pretty new bike. I only have a couple rides on it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this thing out today and we're gonna do some technical climbing, some tight switchbacks, some flat fire road stuff, and then we're also gonna do some fast, wide open descents on big rocky terrain. This bike can do a lot. I'm not too familiar with it. We're gonna test it out, and these are gonna be the Kenevo SL first thoughts. Let's go. Whoa! Oh, look at that. All right, here we go. So, we got 3 modes: Eco, Trail, Turbo. I'm gonna be in Turbo right now. I like that. You ready, Kevin?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's go. This guy over here has the big bike. He's got big motor. Look at that guy with all that power. Kevin's gonna be leaving me in the dust today. Maybe. We'll see. Let's see how this thing works. See those things? Think we can hop this? Whoa! Barely! Alright, so this trail we're going up is basically a switchback, kind of rocky, not too steep. But the main trail we're going to come down is over there, off to my right. So this way is just an easier way to get up. And then the descent's big, rocky, steep, fast. Anyways, we're going to do these switchbacks to get there. Right, Kevin?
Yes, sir.
No dabs.
No dabs?
No dabs. There's one spot on this whole trail that you have to put your foot down.
You have to put your foot down.
This guy. I can't keep up with him. His motor has way more power, but my bike's lighter. Going gloveless today. No gloves for Marshall. So you can see right away, he's on the standard Levo in front, and his bike has significantly more power. He's just cruising and I'm just full gas. But I'm able to keep up so far. Let's see what happens. Oh man! So I can tell from right there, this bike, the Kenevo SL, is substantially longer than the Levo SL. So like what happened right there is a tight switchback steep turn. You can feel the bike's, it's a little bit harder to get around the turns. But when you're going through a fast, wide open straight section, it's way more stable. So it's kind of, you know, it's just a little bit longer. So this bike's a little tighter on the switchbacks, but way more stable on the fast descents. Still keeping up with Kevin. So this bike, there's 2 settings on the rear end. You got a low and a high, just like the Levo. There he is. And you can tell I'm in low right now. And you do, on some of these rock climbing sections, you can strike a, whoa, you can strike a pedal on the rocks, which it's pretty rare, but when it's in the low setting, that happens sometimes. Okay, we're getting there. Bike feels great. You ready? This is the line. You got this, Kevin. So one thing I've noticed on the Kenevo SL is when you have a really steep ledge that you're climbing up, it does really well because it's so long that it's hard to loop out going backwards. You know, it does good on the steep stuff. Kenevo SL here is I'm on an S4. This bike is size S4. And that's what I ride for my Levo as well. But the S4 Kenevo SL has a slightly longer top tube than the Levo S4. But if you go down to an S3 Kenevo SL, it's slightly shorter than the same size as an S4 Levo. I don't know if that makes any sense, but basically what's happening is this bike is just slightly longer in wheelbase and top tube compared to, say, a Levo or a Levo SL. I made it.
You did. You crushed that.
That was incredible.
I made it and I was pumped.
I'm proud of you, Kevin. You're killing it.
Just trying to keep up with you, man.
You're doing a good job.
Maestro over here.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, go for it.
We'll do a little bit here. This first section's fast, loose, but it should be fine. All right, no gloves today. I ride better without gloves. I don't like gloves. Sometimes. I feel like I got better control over the bike. See, this bike is so stable over the rough stuff. You can feel because it's so long. There's a little up and over here. You can go up and over. Yeah. It just handles it so well. Alright, this section's fast. And the rear suspension works so good. Man. Here we go. Keep going here. It's a fast, rough section, but it's stable. Whoa. The bike is so planted. All right, we just came down that section. That is incredible. So it came from over here. You can see Kevin riding way down there. That's the rough section that we just came down. It's fast, wide open, super rough. And man, this right here, that was the most stable I've ever been down that on a bike. When I was young, I used to ride down that, and that would be my test. It's like, okay, I outgrew this bike. I need a new one because it was too short. So it really caters to a long bike right there. And this one, man, that was incredible. That was the most stable I've ever been down that right there. So we're gonna keep going down. There he is. Did you get that? Good job, Kevin. So follow-up thoughts. This is about the second, I think it's the second ride I've been on this, on the Kenevo SL here. Bike is incredible. The first few times I was like, it just felt kind of long and hard to maneuver. I thought maybe it had the wrong size or something. Like I was saying, it's much longer, but man, this ride is incredible. I think I just wrapped my head around the bike, and once you just accept the fact that it's basically an enduro with a little motor in it. You know, it's much longer than if you're used to a Levo or a Levo SL or something. Much longer, but man, unbelievably stable and planted. The rear end works so well. This bike's incredible. I like it a lot.